Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. If it's your first time tuning in, then hey girl or boy, how you doing? My name is Claudia and I upload videos once a week, so I'm hoping you're here to stay. Also for my returnees/service, thank you all so much for stopping back by. So in today's video, I'm sure you're wondering what the hell's going on, but I'll be showing you how I prep my braiding hair before installing it or using it for styling. And the reason for doing this is because I realized that I have a really sensitive scalp. So the last time I had braids in, which I honestly don't remember when it was, I actually only lasted a week and I had to undo the braids because I started itching real crazy. And that is obviously a waste of money. So I decided to do a little bit of research. It took me a little while to do this, but I found the reason to why we always tend to itch after getting our hair braided. So most people who have braided their hair know that one of the most irritating things about this process is how itchy braids make your scalp. This is because of a chemical that is used to coat the synthetic hair. The chemical makes the hair heat resistant and helps prevent mold. So the reason to all that itchiness, sometimes flaking scalp or even dandruff is because of all the chemicals that's used in the processing of this synthetic hair. And today we are going to try and get rid of some of those chemicals, because obviously it's impossible to get all of it out, but at least some of it, and have like an itchy free scalp. So yeah, what I'm doing is filling my zinc with lukewarm water, trying to keep it as cold as possible because we don't want to change the texture of the braiding hair because it is synthetic after all. And the braids that I'm using, sorry that I didn't show the entire pack, but it is the Darling Superstar extensions in the color 1, and it has 2 pieces in one pack. It's 100% Kanekalon Japanese fiber, and this hair is 2 meters extra length, so super long hair. And I have 2 packs of this that I got from my local pep stores. I had it for a long time in my drawers. So yeah, today I'm officially gonna be cleansing it and using it. So the main ingredient is the apple cider vinegar, and this is a raw apple cider vinegar from the brand Nature's Choice. I do have the apple cider vinegar with the mother, but that's just a little bit, and you know the last bit always has those apple chunks I think in it, so we don't want to get that all over the hair. So I'm using a generous amount of the apple cider vinegar from the Nature's Choice and adding that to my water and stirring it through with my hand. Then I'm gonna place each piece of braiding hair in the water and try and cover the entire braid. Don't worry if the braids unravel when it's in the water. As long as the rubber bands or the elastic bands are intact, then the braids are good. Also try and be as gentle as possible because it is synthetic hair and you don't want to end up tangling or freezing the braids. And now I'm just adding 1 cup or lid of the apple cider vinegar with the mother because I feel like this one is more acidic than the other one, and I'm also just adding that to the water and trying to stir it through with my hands. I would recommend you use your gloves at this point. I honestly forgot about them because this is chemicals that we are working with. And right off the bat, do you see the white foam or the white layer that has just created on the top? That is all the chemicals and stuff that is in the hair. This is honestly chemical alarming, and this layer or white foam that you see is known as the alkaline coating. So this is what we are trying to get rid of, and this is all the stuff that's in the hair that leads to itchiness, dandruff, and flaking scalp. And now I'm just washing my hands because I realized that I just placed my entire hand through that chemicals and I don't want to irritate my skin, so I'm washing my hands with my hand wash, and I'm gonna leave the braids in the water for at least 3 hours before doing the next step. So it is the next day. I totally forgot about the hair, or that I was busy doing this. And I'm sure you can see that the white foam or the layer is a little bit lesser than yesterday. That's because, I don't know, somehow the water drained a bit. So I had to add more water to the zinc. And yeah, we're gonna actually cleanse in the hair further. What I'm just doing is trying to get some of that white layer out with a spoon, so that it doesn't get into the hair when we try and dry the hair out of the water. And now I am also going to be using my gloves. Like I said, I would recommend you start using your gloves at the beginning, but now I'm using my gloves, and I got these gloves from Discam. I didn't get the entire box. Well, I don't remember how much it honestly cost. I tried checking on the site, but I couldn't find the price of this. I bought two separate pieces. Like, I didn't buy the entire box. They had loose pegs, so I bought two of these pegs and these other latex gloves, and I'm gonna use this to actually continue with this process. And it was honestly a bit of a struggle getting the gloves on, but finally, after getting them on, I'm gonna show you how I dry the hair. So you want to get the hair, you want to get out one piece at a time and use the squeezing motion. This is also to try and not tangle the braid. So I'm just squeezing the water out, instead of like trying to frizz and working rough. And after squeezing the water out, I'm gonna place the piece of hair in the other zinc. Just gonna show you once more how I squeeze it out, and then I'll show you what I do next. And right after draining that water, I'm gonna use some of my hand wash and just try and cleanse in the zinc so I can get out more of that chemical. And then I'm gonna fill up my zinc with cool water this time, for rinsing off the hair. So whilst I have my cool water running in the background, I am gonna add my Dark and Lovely 3-in-1 cleansing conditioner. You can use whatever shampoo or conditioner you have. This is the one that I use for my own hair, and I'm gonna add that to my water. This is just to get out that vinegar smell from the braids. So you can either use shampoo first and then condition, or you can mix the two in the water. And I'm just distributing that through the water. There's still some chunks left in the water, but that's not a problem. It's gonna air dry with the braids. And now I'm gonna add each piece gently into the water and leave this for at least 10 to 15 minutes before taking it out of the water. And now that a few minutes has passed, I am gonna do the exact same thing as I did before, which is taking out one piece at a time and applying the squeezing motion once more to try and not tangle the braids. And once I get that done, I'm gonna place the hair on the side of the zinc. And now I'm gonna take my hanger and I'm gonna hang each piece of hair on the hanger by its rubber band, and I'm gonna leave this overnight to dry. You can either hang this on a doorknob, but just know that it's gonna drip, so you want to leave something like a towel underneath. So yeah, I'm gonna show you how the hair looks like the next day when it's all dried up. Hey there, so it is the next day, and look at that beautifully cleansed braiding hair that's ready to be used. The hair is so soft and it smells so good, because you know Dark and Lovely always comes through with a fruity scent. The hair has kept its original texture, because once more, lukewarm to cold water instead of hot water. Also, I've noticed that the hair is more of a matte black instead of that shiny black that it always comes with, which makes it look more natural, and I am in love. And yeah guys, there you have it, your ticket to an itchless scalp. You can definitely thank me by giving this video a huge thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already. Hit that notification bell right next to it so you can always be notified once I upload a new video, which comes out once a week. Also, leave a comment down below. Let me know if you will try out this process and how it has worked for you. Tag me on my Instagram and on Facebook. And yeah guys, do share with your friends and your girlfriends so we can grow together. And thank you once more for watching. Do stay safe. Happy Women's Month, and see you in my next video. Bye.